Yo, 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 how y'all feeling? Y'all good? I know I'm good. You good?
I'm good.
I'm your host, Solomon,
I'm your girl, Toya.
and this is the Be Different podcast. Welcome back to the Be Different podcast. As the intro stated, I'm your host, Solomon, here with my mom.
What up, y'all? It's your girl, Toya.
Oh, yeah, man. Y'all know we back with another episode. Y'all know y'all can listen to the Be Different podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and anywhere else where you listen to your podcast, all at the Be Different podcast.
And y'all already know what to do. Follow us on our social media pages, Instagram @_BeDifferentPodcast, X @_BeDifferentPod. Y'all go on YouTube, like and subscribe to our channel, Be Different Podcast.
Oh yeah, man. But before we get into today's show, man, how y'all like our new mic stand, man?
I know, I feel so professional
now.
now.
You don't got to be so close to the microphone. I could just sit back and have it right here close to
give me a chill.
Oh yeah, you gotta get you a comfortable chair like I got, man. But yeah, we trying to get more professional for y'all. Like we said, man, 2024, we got bigger things coming, man. So y'all just stay tuned. It's just the beginning, man.
That's right. You ready to get into it?
Oh yeah.
Before we start, well, this is a part of it. Stonker, he made his commitment.
He made his big announcement.
He has committed to Mississippi State. He's staying at home in
The
Starkville.
Bulldogs staying at home. Hey, like you said though, that coach bringing in them recruits.
Yeah,
though.
he's bringing
The coach is definitely bringing in some recruits, but
were you shocked by that though?
not really though. I really wasn't. Like that didn't surprise me really.
Well, congratulations, young man, on signing with Mississippi State. Go Bulldogs. Hey, like
For
they
real.
bringing in the class. And I saw somewhat else. I think he was from Louisville. He entered the transfer portal, and he's coming to Mississippi State.
Okay. So y'all just getting a recruit. But like with Stonker though, I think he just did the same thing Tristan did. Like they decommitted until the team got a new head coach, got the coaching staff right.
I didn't know he had ever committed to Mississippi State.
Who?
Stonker.
I thought he was committed to Mississippi State already.
I didn't know. I don't know.
I think he was. If I might be wrong, y'all, but I think he was already committed to State.
Oh, okay. But another young man that we've been talking about a lot on this podcast down there in West Point, Caden Daniels, he won Gatorade Player of the Year. They're running back that has committed to the Florida Gators.
Yep. Shout out to him, man. Yeah, like she said, he won Mississippi Gatorade Player of the Year. Hey, that's a big accomplishment.
That's
right there.
a huge accomplishment,
for real,
young man.
Out of all the players in Mississippi, hey, shout out to you. Hey, keep doing your thing.
During the football season, we talked about him every week on the podcast, with what he was doing and how he was running that ball for West Point.
Yeah.
So, hey, you'll be different type of guy.
Oh, yeah, for real, man. Keep balling out there like we said, man.
Go show them Gators what we got up here in Mississippi.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Let's go ahead and get into it then.
All right, y'all. Monday night. It's the championship game.
Oh, yeah. Monday night championship game. For those who don't know, my Alabama Crimson Tide, we did take the loss. We did take a L, but hey, it all good. We lost to Michigan 27-20 in overtime.
And Washington lost to Texas.
No, Washington beat Texas.
I'm sorry, Washington beat Texas 31-37.
No, it was 30-37.
Okay, yeah, something like that.
I think.
Yeah, but Michigan and Washington will be playing each other Monday night for the national championship.
Yep. Who you got?
Washington.
Yeah,
Michael
I got
Jr.
Washington too. Yeah, I can't go against Mike, bro.
Yeah, I've been
Mike
around with him all season.
He be doing it, man. I can't go against him.
Yeah, and I think they're underdogs again.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a good game. But like I said, man, Mike, he been doing it, bro. Washington whole team been doing it for real. I can't bet against him.
Let me ask you something though. Do you think Harbaugh staying at Michigan?
Depends.
Only if they win.
It depends on if they win and what team that won, like how much they offer, like what are they offering?
Well, I saw on social media, the word around NFL is he wants the Chargers and the Chargers want him.
Hey, that wouldn't be a bad pickup though.
And they said he loves Justin Herbert.
Okay.
Justin Herbert deserved the money. He a quarterback.
Okay,
so I
mean, if the Chargers come, I feel like if Michigan win, he didn't prove what he was like. He didn't do what he wanted to. Because I was watching First Take. I was watching some show on ESPN early in the morning. I be watching all on First Take, Pat McAfee, all them. That was like John Harbaugh said that all he wanted to do for Michigan is just bring back the greatness. You know what I'm saying? Lead them back to the championship. That's what he did.
He's done
it 3 years in a row, even though this is his first year in the actual championship game, but he's been playing in a semifinal game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if the Chargers come with a good contract, he'll go to the NFL.
He'll go back to the NFL. We'll see. But they put together these lists of the top 100 college players of 2023. And the top player on this list is hold on, y'all. Here we go.
You got it? Go on ahead then.
No, I don't. Yes, I do.
What did you do? You not know what you're looking at?
Yep. Number 1, Jane Daniels.
Okay, I already knew that. You had it on there the first time. I don't know why you kept swiping.
It was something else, but in the preseason, he was ranked number 15. Number 2, Michael Penix Jr. from Washington. Preseason, he was ranked number 6.
Okay. Yeah, he had led Washington to an undefeated season last year too.
Number 3, Marvin Harrison Jr. Preseason, he was number 3.
Yeah, he stayed the same. He did what he just projected.
Number 4, Bo Nix. Preseason, he was number 14.
Okay, he exceeded.
Yeah.
He exceeded.
5, Brock Bowers from Georgia. Preseason, he was number 2.
Yeah, he got hurt. I feel like he probably would have been higher if he didn't get hurt.
He a tight end, right? Yeah.
But he be balling though.
Number 6, Malik Neighbors from LSU. Preseason, he was projected at 37.
Okay,
ooh, he
over exceeded for real.
Yeah,
he had a season though.
He
had
did.
Real good season.
Number 7 is Rome Dunze from Washington. He be Michael Penix be throwing that ball to him.
Yeah, that's the receiver. Yep.
He was ranked number 20 in the preseason.
Okay.
Number 8, Dallas Turner. He was ranked number 28 in the preseason.
Yeah, defensive player for Bama.
Number 9, Joe Alt from Notre Dame. He was ranked number 11 in the preseason. So he went up, but about the same.
I don't know who that is though. I don't know who that is.
And number 10, Caleb Williams.
And
guess what? He was ranked in the preseason.
Number 1.
I
don't
understand
the hype. See the hype in Caleb Williams, bro. I like nothing against him, but I just don't see it. Like he don't show me anything spectacular. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he can play, yes, don't get me wrong, but all the hype that's surrounding him and stuff, like he didn't do nothing impressive.
Exactly.
To me.
For all the hype that's around him, he is not showing for
right,
real.
Like Bo Nix deserved the hype. He did what he had to do to get the hype he got.
Exactly.
But Caleb Williams, I don't know. But we got another list for y'all. Since we in the SEC, we need to talk about the SEC.
Okay, let's go ahead and get into the SEC.
It's the top 10 SEC quarterbacks, the final rankings. And it says from worst to first, here's how SEC quarterbacks stack up. All right, number 1, no question about it, Jane Daniels from LSU.
Okay.
I mean,
there's no surprise.
Heisman Trophy winner. I mean,
Heisman winner. What else can you ask for?
Exactly. Number 2 was Carson Beck from Georgia.
I guess. I mean, I really don't know what he did. Like, you know what I'm saying? He probably had a good season, but I really want to keep an over with Georgia for real.
Honestly, though, who they got at number 3? You can make a strong argument for him to be number 2.
Yeah.
Number 3, they got Jackson Dart from Ole Miss. Like,
so you can make a strong argument saying that he deserved to be number 2.
Yeah.
You can definitely make a strong argument.
Number 4, that boy from Bama, Jalen Milroy.
Hey, that boy like that.
Number 5, Brady Cook from Missouri.
I don't even know him, but shout out to him because Missouri had a great season.
Missouri had a season.
Missouri had a great
season. They did. Number 6, Spencer Rattler from South Carolina. I really thought that boy had graduated. He's been playing a long time.
Okay.
Number 7, Graham Mertz from Florida. Now, I don't know nothing about him. I hadn't been keeping up with Florida, so I don't know nothing about him.
Joe Milton.
Number 8, Joe Milton from Tennessee. Yeah, the little times I watched Tennessee,
like this list, it makes sense. Yeah, it's understandable.
Number 9, Devin Leary from Kentucky.
Yeah. And number 10, KJ Jefferson. Yeah, he had a down season based on how he been playing. He had a real down season, but he transferred.
I was just gonna say he's transferred to UCF now, so it's gonna be interesting to see what he does.
Definitely gonna be interesting to see.
Yeah.
But speaking of transfer, ahead. I already know you about to go, dude. Jenkins,
Ole Miss running
back. Yep, he just transferred.
He entered the transfer portal, and word is that he wanted Ole Miss to give him some more money through NILs and stuff. Said he wanted $1 million.
Okay, $1 million. That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
And guess where I heard he's going?
What?
To them Buffaloes with old Prime.
That don't surprise me. He won $1 million. Prime can get to $1 million.
And I also heard that
Prime can get you $1 million.
Prime gonna give him that money. But I also heard that when they were playing in their bowl game against Penn State, Jackson Dart went over to Lane Kiffin and told him, take him out, coach, because he was being very negative in the huddle, telling the O-line they weren't doing, you know, like, give me the ball, give me cursing and stuff. And that's when Jackson told Lane, take him out. So I don't know if that's true. That's just hearsay, but
I don't.
But I mean,
it's a shocker.
Yeah,
it's a shocker.
With all that Ole Miss brought in through the transfer portal,
that's what I'm saying. Ole Miss was gonna make a run next year.
Ole Miss is gonna be a very good team next year. So that's a shocker to me. But let me ask you, and I meant to send you this, but I don't think I did. Lane Kiffin tweeted a picture that had a fish on there. Yeah, and it said catch and release. And everybody was saying that that's referring to Junkins. What you think about that?
I mean, it's like the story, like you just said. The story is like we don't know what really happened. Right. All the people that know what happened was Jackson Dart, Lane Kiffin, and people on the field, people playing. So that right there, I don't know how I can feel about that. Yes, like I said, it's a shocker that he's transferring, especially after what he's been doing.
Yeah, the kind of season he had.
I saw one stat saying that he has over 3,000 scrimmage yards and 34 touchdowns. Yeah. Combined his first two seasons. He was a sophomore this season. Was last season. That he's been balling now. It's gonna be interesting to see him at Colorado if he does decide to go there. But like we said, only the people on the field and was playing on the field at that time know what really happened.
But also, I really don't think he can ask for that type of money because think about the running backs in the NFL. Saquon. I mean, they ain't paying running backs even in the professional level. So what makes you think you're good enough if you're asking for that type of money? Allegedly, that's what you're doing. Yeah. So what makes you think you're good enough to ask for that type of money if the professionals
can't even get that type of money?
You know what I'm saying?
It's like we were saying off the podcast with NIL, bro. Yes, it's about playing the sport you love, getting to the pros, bro. But with NIL, you also got the thought in the back of your mind, like, okay, I got a way I can feed my family. Let me get this opportunity, take the best of what I can get, and see what I can do with it.
Yeah, and I see what you're saying from that perspective. Yeah, like, why not do it if they gonna pay me that money?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's going to be an interesting story to keep up with, especially for us since we're in the SEC and Solomon might be going to Ole Miss. We don't know yet.
We don't know yet, but just stay tuned, man. National Signing Day show coming soon. Okay. Coming soon, for real.
All right, moving on.
Y'all, I know we might look tired. I just got done with a basketball game, y'all, so y'all just bear with us.
And I just got out of work. I left work, went straight to the game. But hey, it is what it is. Oh, yeah. Hey, speaking of, shout out to Chubb.
Shout out to me and Lil J Money. Hey, y'all like great man had 23 points tonight.
J Money went off tonight. Hey, I love seeing him play out there with y'all.
Chubb had a good game. Two-man Chubb.
Number 10, Chubb got him a dunk.
For real. Hey, shout out to them boys.
Chubb, when you went up for that dunk, I was praying so hard. I was like, Lord, please don't let him miss, because he missed it, because Clifton gonna snap out. He gonna kill that boy.
For real. I saw Chubb get the ball. I said, Chubb finna dunk it. If I saw 22, I thought 22 finna dunk. He just stood there. Boom, whole gym went crazy.
Yeah, it was a good one, Chubb. Yeah, congratulations. But
hey, jumping to the basketball side, though, I was on Facebook the other day, and I meant to look up how to pronounce her name, but
it looks like it's Amisha.
That's what I was thinking. Amisha Williams Holiday. I saw that she was the first woman to get drafted to the WNBA from HBCU. She went to Jackson State.
Really?
In the last WNBA draft. She in the WNBA right now.
Oh, who she play for?
I don't know who she played. Let me look it up. Because I looked it up to see if it was real, see how recent it was. The WNBA draft ain't, it's been happening. It ain't came up yet.
But shout out to her while he looking it up. But while you looking it up, speaking of women's college basketball, Caitlin Clark had a game winner the other night against Michigan.
Hey, she did. Me talking about Michigan State.
Yeah, Michigan State.
She hit the game winning shot.
She did. It was a 3-pointer. I saw on TikTok too. Their girl Fly J, they started conference play last night. She had a game against Missouri. She had like 24 points, 4 or 5 assists, might even be more than that, like 4 rebounds.
Okay.
I was watching her highlights. She did her thing. Angel Reese had 21.
Okay, and I'm gonna apologize to LSU girls team, because on the last episode of the podcast, I was talking down. I said they had more than one loss, and they actually got one loss. So I take that back. I apologize.
And the thing is too, the loss that they have against Colorado, that wasn't no fluke. Carolina's like number 4 in the AP poll now.
Yeah, so like I said, I apologize.
They shouldn't have
women team.
We didn't expect y'all to lose that game, but it ain't like it was a fluke. Like that team been winning. So
I'm sorry.
And that's the only game LSU has lost. Yeah,
but she got drafted to the Indiana Fever in round 3, pick number 25.
Okay, the Indiana Fever. They've drafted Victoria Vivens from Mississippi State.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, Tiara McCowan from Mississippi State, she was on the team. Her and Victoria both was on the team when they made the Final Four and stuff.
Okay.
She played with them too, if I'm remembering correctly.
Right. Okay. So shout out to her, man, for real. Keep doing your thing.
Yeah. Nah, this next one, Grambling State.
Hey, man, that was crazy, dude.
Grambling State. 141-point blowout win over the College of Biblical Studies.
Yes, bro. 159-19, bro.
Like,
dude, how do you even the team must have been trash, bro. Like,
how much money did Grambling State pay them to come play them?
That's what I'm saying, the question, dude.
You know?
141-point blowout win.
Like
that is crazy.
Really?
Only 19 points was scored by the other team.
19 points. That's crazy.
Like a player can score 19 points by themselves.
Yes. Most professionals do. So
that's wild there. I swear that's wild.
You got anything else for college?
I think that's about it for college. Let me see. Yeah, that's about it for college. Go ahead and get into the NFL games. The prediction. All right. The last week of the NFL, man.
Last week of regular season games.
Got some Saturday games. Got some Sunday games.
Yep. Saturday, you got Pittsburgh and Baltimore. And it's already been announced that Lamar's not playing. Like, I don't think Lamar playing. I don't think Zay Flowers playing. I don't think OBJ playing.
The Ravens already clinched everything. They clinched their division and the number 1 seed. There ain't no point of playing. But the Steelers are messing around. The Steelers are going to win that game.
Yeah.
Not just because Lamar and them not playing, even though that is a big factor, but the Steelers they've been playing okay.
Yeah.
Like they getting it along. They going to be okay enough to win this game.
And with that win they had last week, they gave Mike Tomlin another winning season. So he's never had a losing season in Pittsburgh.
Exactly.
So
they find a way.
Yeah, they find a way. Another game Saturday, Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. That's playoffs. Hey, whoever win that game goes to playoffs.
Exactly.
That's going to be a good one.
That's going to be a great game. I'm riding with the Texans. CJ Stroud's playing. It's going to be a good game, but I'm going with the Texans.
Yeah.
I got to go with the Texans.
I think I want to ride with the Texans, too. I think CJ Stroud going to pull it off.
The Texans defense, I got the Texans because they're defense. Defense, they're going to do it. They're going to do the job.
Sunday game, the first Sunday game, Tampa Bay and Carolina. Tampa Bay needs to win this game in order to make the playoffs. So I'm riding with Tampa Bay. I don't think Bryce is going to do it.
I'm riding with Tampa Bay as well. Like you said, Bryce Young, like we've been saying, bro, you need some help, my guy. Like, we know you need some help. We've been saying you need some help. I don't know when your front office is going to realize that you need some help. But, hey, just keep balling, bro. Do your thing. Do the best you can.
Cleveland, Cincinnati. This game is really just because Cincinnati's already been eliminated. Cleveland has already clinched their spot, so there's really no purpose. Joe Flacco not playing.
Exactly. Like, bro, sit the players out. Like you said, they already clinched what they need to clinch. So just it is what it is. But the Bengals they can't make.
They already eliminated. Yeah, they got eliminated last week. Yeah. The next one, Minnesota and Detroit. This game, Detroit win is gonna affect their seed and where they at in the playoffs. I think if they win, they'll be number 2.
Oh yeah, I think so. I don't know for sure, but I think so. I really don't know. I'm gonna have to look more into it.
And I'm almost positive that the Vikings were eliminated when they lost to the Packers.
Yeah, I think the
night.
Vikings are already eliminated. Yeah.
So Detroit, they're playing for something. Well, they playing for something, but they not playing for something.
They're playing for a higher seed.
They're playing for a higher seed.
Better seed.
Is Jared Goff them playing? I don't even know.
I think so. If they playing for a higher seed, I would imagine that they're playing.
This next game is no point in playing it either, really. The Jets and the Patriots.
Jets and the Patriots?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just a good sorry game. Now one of them don't go into the playoffs, just whatever.
It's going to be some boys fighting for their roster spot. This is a preseason game.
You fighting for your roster spot.
The Falcons and the Saints got to win to make the playoffs. If Tampa Bay win, I think the Saints are eliminated. Okay. But if Tampa Bay lose and the Saints win, they go. Okay.
Honestly, though, I'm going with the Falcons.
I can see the Falcons beating the Saints. Yeah.
Like just cause like I don't know why, but some just telling me bet with the Falcons. Like go with the Falcons for real. I don't know why though.
I don't know. I believe the Falcons beat them the other week, didn't in the regular season.
I don't know.
I can't remember.
I can't remember. But I'm around with the Falcons. I don't know why. I just got the Falcons beating them.
The next game, the Jacksonville Jaguars and Tennessee Titans. Now the Titans are eliminated from the playoffs, but the Jaguars win. They win the AFC South.
Okay.
So
I mean, I do got the Jaguars win that game too. Anyway.
But though. I also read something today that Sunshine is questionable, so because of his shoulder.
Let me see. But I still got the Jaguars winning.
Yeah.
They say Trevor Lawrence questionable right shoulder, and I think say left something too, like maybe left ankle.
Okay, this next game. Seattle, your Seahawks, and Arizona. Arizona has been eliminated.
Yep.
Seattle win and they in. Y'all in?
I don't know. I think so. We might be.
I think so.
I don't know. I don't know. We lost last week.
Yeah.
Lost to the Steelers, bro.
Well, I mean, the Eagles lost to the Cardinals, so I mean.
But still, though, the Steelers.
The Bears and the Packers, of course, the Bears have been eliminated. The Packers win and in, I think.
Okay.
So
I think the Packers are in there.
Yeah, I think with that win, yeah. I'm not for sure. The next game is really no point. Kansas City Chiefs and the Chargers. Chargers eliminated. Kansas City is solidified at the number 3 spot. Patrick Mahomes, I'm not even playing.
Exactly. So, like I said, ain't no point in them playing. They already got their seed and what they needed to get in the playoffs. They can just sit their players out, no risk of getting injuries.
Denver.
But I am right with the Chiefs, though.
Yeah, me too. Broncos and the Raiders, again, no point, but let's go. I'm going to go with the Raiders. Game. Hey, but listen, though. So, I read this today. I meant to send it to you.
What it said?
Russell Wilson has a no-trade clause in his contract. If they won't trade him to a team that he wants to go to, he can refuse to trade, and they on the hook for $89 million over the next 2 years.
For real?
Yep.
So you saying if they don't, well,
my bad.
Yeah, I think I hit it, y'all. My bad. Let me go ahead.
We're going to have to get like some glue or tape or something.
Yeah, make it stay.
But
yeah, so if they don't trade him to a team that he want to go to, he can reject going there and still get paid some money.
Yep.
That is crazy. What?
So, like, say they want to trade him to Jacksonville, even though Jacksonville not going to want him. Let's just use that as an example. Yeah. And he don't want to go there. His contract has a no-trade clause. You cannot trade him unless he agrees to it.
Oh, well, I mean, that's smart, though.
Yeah.
That's smart.
A lot of NBA players have that. Like Kevin Garnett had that when he played. LeBron James has that. I think Anthony Davis has that.
That's smart, though, for real. Like, if I don't want to go there, you can't trade me.
Exactly.
So you got to pick my money.
The next NFL game, you got the Eagles and the Giants. The Eagles, they're in the playoffs, and the Giants are eliminated, but the Eagles are playing for seeding also. And I did read where Devontae Smith is out because he hurt or something. I can't remember what's hurt. And Darius Slay will still be out. He had some kind of surgery. That's why he's been out.
Jalen Hurts active. A.J. Brown active. DeAndre Swift questionable illness. Devontae Smith out ankle. Everybody else active.
Okay. So I think the Eagles are going to win it, but
I think they're going to win too, but
I don't think they're going to move up in their season.
The way the Eagles been playing, they might mess around and lose.
Yeah,
that
is
Giants,
true.
Bro. I don't know.
That is true. The next game is really no point. Again, Rams and the 49ers. Both teams had announced that none of their starters are playing, like Matt Stafford not playing.
But they both clinched, didn't they?
They're both clinched. Yep. But not Jared Goff. What's the other boy name? Wentz. He's starting for the
Carson Wentz. Yes, you sent me that. Yeah, Carson Wentz.
He's starting for the Rams.
Yep. I just got the Rams winning that game. Though.
Yeah. The next game, Dallas and Washington. Dallas playing for seeding in this game.
You said the 49ers in their starters. They say Brock Purdy active.
Oh.
They say Ayuk active. They say Debo active. They say George Kittle active. He said, all these four active except for
I thought I read
Christian McCaffrey out with a calf injury.
I thought I read maybe that's why I thought it was the whole team because of Christian McCaffrey. But why?
Now on the Rams though, it say opposite. It say Matthew Stafford sitting, Coach and Cooper Kupp is sitting. Now all their players are sitting.
But why wouldn't the 49ers sit their players? I mean, you clinched the number one seed.
I don't think this app I'm on. It's been right so far now, but I hope they're not right. Why are they playing their starters?
Exactly. Maybe they just gonna announce it tomorrow.
Probably.
Maybe so.
Probably.
Cowboys and the Commanders.
Mm-hmm.
The Cowboys, of course, in the playoffs, they're playing for seeding also.
Yep. I got the Cowboys in that game.
Yeah,
though.
I do too.
Easy.
I think Dak them playing. I haven't read nothing about this, so I think they playing.
Let me see. CeeDee Lamb active. Dak Prescott active.
Yeah, I
Tony
think they
Pollard
playing
active. Yeah,
because they playing for seeding again. So yeah, they active. Now the Sunday night game, it's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be a good game. Bills versus Dolphins.
Before I tell y'all who I got, Buffalo win and they in. Miami is already in. They playing for seeding, but Buffalo must win to get in.
I'm around with Josh.
I was just finna say that.
I'm around with Josh.
I think Josh
Allen.
gonna come through, but you know what you said about Jared Goff last week. I think it's gonna be that type of game for Josh, but he gonna pull it out in the end.
In the end,
yeah.
I don't see Josh having a bad game. I see him throwing an interception. Don't get me wrong.
Of course he gonna do that.
He gonna throw an interception, but I don't see him having a bad game, like a horrible completion percentage.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I feel like he gonna have a good completion percentage. Like I said, about some good passing. I'm not gonna say about 250. I'm gonna get about 270, 275. You know what I'm saying? About 2 touchdowns, 2 passing touchdowns, rushing touchdown. Give him 3 total touchdowns with the win. Win maybe about Bills by 3. And I say 3 because they always make it hard on themselves. They can be up by 2 touchdowns and mess around and let the Dolphins come back.
That is true.
So I say Bills by 3. But Josh Allen, like I said, decent completion percentage, 275 passing yards, 280, about 2 passing touchdowns, 1 running touchdown, 3 total touchdowns.
It's gonna be a good game. I think it's gonna be a very good game. Y'all know we have this every week, so let's go ahead and get into it.
Let's go ahead and get into it. Which ones you got? Because I don't think I have all of them.
I got rushing and passing. I don't have sacks.
Oh, we don't do sacks. It just be rushing, passing, and receiving.
I don't have receiving.
If we have sacks, we'll do sacks.
I only have rushing and passing.
Okay, rushing, passing. Let me see. I think. Okay, you got rushing and passing. That's what I got too. Let me see if receiving on here. You can go ahead and tell them, though.
Okay, the top 5 rushers, of course, still at number 1, CMC with 1,459. Number 2, Kyren Williams from the Rams, 1,144. James Cook from the Bills, 1,088. DeAndre Swift from the Eagles, 1,049. And Derrick Henry from the Titans, 1,014. Top passing yards.
I thought you said you didn't have that.
I said I had passing and rushing.
You said receiving and rush.
You asked about receiving. I don't have receiving.
You said you had receiving.
I know what I said. Did you find it or not?
You said receiving and rush. I had everything. You told me wrong. All right, got it now.
Well, do the passing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, top 5 passing yards. Still at number 1, Tua with 4,451. Number 2, Brock Purdy, 4,280. Number 3, Jared Goff, 4,255.
Yep.
Number 4, Dak Prescott, 4,237. And the last one, Patrick Mahomes, 4,183.
Okay. Hey, so shout out to all them guys. Hey, Tua gonna get it though, I think.
Gonna get what?
You know what I'm saying? The more passing yards.
Oh, yeah. He throwing it to Tyreek Hill.
What else I'm be
He throwing that 100 yards to Tyreek Hill. Yeah, he gonna get it.
Top 5 receiving yards. Tyreek Hill, like you said, number 1 with 1,717. CeeDee Lamb, number 2 with 1,651. AJ Brown at number 3 with 1,447. Puka Nacua with 1,445. And Amon-Ra St. Brown at number 5 with 1,371.
You know, with the type of games that AJ's been having recently, I'm really surprised that he's still number 3.
Yeah, but I mean, he had them breakout games at the beginning that put him so far ahead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, as long as he keep at least getting 40, 50 yards, he's going to steady build up.
Yeah. All right, y'all. ESPN came out with the actually Bill Barnwell from ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
He had listed the biggest weakness of each NFL team headed to the playoffs.
Okay.
And he also gave the percentages of their chances of making the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
All right, number 1, the chances of making the Super Bowl, 34.9%.
You didn't say the team.
Oh, I showed it. My bad, y'all. Number 1, the team, San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah, I was like, go ahead and do it.
The chances of winning the Super Bowl, 34.9%.
Mm-hmm.
The 49ers flaw, interceptions.
The 49ers flaw, Brock Purdy can't handle pressure. You send pressure to him, he's going to throw interceptions.
Yes, I totally agree with that. I mean, I don't think they're going to even I think they're going to make it to the Super Bowl, but
I think they're going to make it to the Super Bowl too, but it's not going to be because of Brock Purdy.
Right.
Like, all Brock Purdy got to do is just put the ball in their hand. That's easy.
Yeah.
I can go out there and throw the ball to Debo and let him go run 60 yards for a touchdown.
Exactly.
I can hand it to Chris McCaffrey, let him run 75 yards for a touchdown.
Number 2, the Ravens, chances of winning the Super Bowl, 28.9%. How the Ravens just dominated the 49ers.
Exactly.
And you giving the 49ers a higher chance to win it than the Ravens?
Exactly. It's just the name. They don't think the Ravens ready, but
they still hating on Lamar.
But they already proved that they're ready.
I mean,
I have the Ravens win the Super Bowl. I've been saying it.
But he says the Ravens' flaw is fumbles.
I haven't watched a game where the Ravens had a lot of fumbles.
I can't agree with that.
Like I honestly haven't. I ain't watched a lot of Ravens games, but the ones I have watched, I don't remember seeing them fumble the ball a lot.
Number 3, the Dallas Cowboys. Chances of winning the Super Bowl, 11.9%. The Cowboys' flaw, rush defense.
I'm trying to think, like, watching the Cowboy game that I have watched, like, well, I can't say that. The Lions I remember watching the Lions game. Jahmyr Gibbs had broke a run right before halftime for like 60 yards, but got called back because of holding.
Yeah, I do remember that.
So, I mean, I guess I can agree with that right there. But I don't see the Cowboys winning the Super Bowl at all.
Yeah. Number 4, Kansas City Chiefs. Chances of winning the Super Bowl, 4.2%.
Yep.
And guess what their flaw is?
Catching passes.
I can agree with that 100%.
Like, there's no surprise there. For real. They can't catch the ball. They have no receiver that consistently catches the ball.
Yeah. And I don't think Tony's been playing lately. I know he didn't play last week.
Oh, Tony, yeah. Uh-huh. I don't know. I ain't been watching no Chiefs games, being honest.
Number 5, Miami Dolphins. Chances of winning the Super Bowl, 3.8%.
Mm-hmm.
And their flaw is the red zone defense.
Yeah,
I don't know about that. I haven't been watching them like that.
I can agree with that. The Dolphins defense, I just don't know. The way Lamar did, he torched them. Lamar and the Ravens just torched them.
Yeah,
like you can't go off their game. But the Dolphins defense have been iffy though.
Yeah,
and they can't win big games.
So, but that's what he said. Number 6, you got the Detroit Lions. Their chances of winning the Super Bowl, 2.2%, and their flaw, beating pressure. I can agree with that. Yeah. I can definitely agree with that.
Because Jared Goff really can't move out the pocket.
Yeah.
About.
And Jared Goff is kind of old. Like, he ain't old, but he football years old. You know what I'm saying? Number 7, Philadelphia Eagles. Chances of winning the Super Bowl, 1.9%. And their flaw, which I 100% agree with, pass defense. Yes, I mean, they secondary sucks, man.
Horrible. Straight. Trash, dude. Like
they cannot even make it to the championship game with their defense right now.
Exactly, because this ain't high school where like us, we just run the ball the whole game. Yeah. You got people that gonna drop back and throw that ball. You gotta have some secondary to be able to cover.
Yep. Number 8 is the LA Rams. Chance of winning the Super Bowl, 1%, and their flaw, kicking. I don't know because I haven't been watching the Rams.
Exactly. I would say that's the Browns' problem because they don't have a kicker at the moment unless they got one.
Oh yeah, because they never did sign somebody else if he got hurt.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Speaking of the Browns, they come in at number 9 with chances of winning the Super Bowl, 0.5%.
Okay.
And their flaw is turnovers.
Joe Flacco have been throwing a lot of turnovers, but they still managed a way to win because they got good defense.
Yeah.
So I mean. that's iffy. That's however you look at it. Because like I said, they got good defense. Defense win games.
Defense, they
as long as the defense can get stops.
They say defense win championships. So I mean, hey.
But going back to the receiving, y'all. I see you got to pull it up. Tyreek Hill and CD Lamb stats this season.
2 best wide receivers in the NFL.
Right now, which one you want to say?
I do Tyreek.
All right, go ahead.
Tyreek Hill this season, receiving yards 1,717, first place. Receptions 112, second place.
Okay.
Receiving touchdowns 12, second place. 100-yard games 8, tied for first place.
Okay. And then CD Lamb. Receiving yards, 1,651, second place. Receptions, 122, first place. Receiving touchdown, 10, tied for third. And 100-yard games, 8, tied for first.
So him and Tyreek had the same amount of 100-yard games.
Yeah, they tied with each other.
That's not bad. Hey, y'all like that ball.
One receiving touchdown then, because Tyreek here number 2. CD tied for
number
third.
3.
I want to do number 1. Trying to think.
I can't even think of nobody off the top of my head.
It might be the Puka.
Is he a rookie?
Yeah, he a rookie.
They say he ought to be rookie of the year.
He might. Hey, he be close to breaking the record.
Yeah.
It's a rookie single receiving yard record.
Yep. But one more thing before we leave football.
But you know they're gonna give it to a quarterback though.
Yeah, they're gonna get to CJ Stroud. And he deserves it.
Oh yeah, he deserves it too.
Yeah. But before we leave football, Dalvin Cook signed with the Ravens practice squad.
I saw the practice squad. I thought he signed to the team.
I saw 2 things. I saw with the team and then I saw with the practice squad. So I really don't know which one. I meant to go look, but I forgot.
I don't know. But hey, if he get on the team though, that's gonna be a good pickup though.
Yep.
Have another running back
in
the backfield, so you can got Gus Edwards, got him, got Lamar back there too. That's gonna be a monster backfield.
Defenses ain't gonna know who you finna get a ball to. Exactly. Dalvin, is Lamar gonna keep it? I mean, it's gonna be a good one.
But before we get off football, I got another post that's saying best chance to make the Super Bowl. I know we just said the other one, but he broke down the weaknesses. It's just off Sports Center. You know what I'm saying? The 49ers got a 61% chance to make the Super Bowl. Ravens have 56.
Okay, again, the Ravens just dominated the 49ers.
Exactly.
And they still giving the 49ers a higher percent.
Exactly.
I mean,
come
on, y'all. Y'all got to put some respect on them Ravens, man.
Hey, they going to show them, though.
Yeah.
They going to show them.
Yeah.
Cowboys got a 22% chance of making it. The Bills have 18%. Chiefs has 11%. The Miami Dolphins have 9%. The Eagles at 6% with the Lions at 6% too.
So they gave the Cowboys a higher chance than the Chiefs.
Then the Rams at 3%, and the Jaguars at 3%.
The Jaguars got to make the playoffs first.
Yeah, exactly.
But
based on how teams been playing though, the Cowboys do have a higher chance of making it than the Chiefs.
But you can never count Patrick Mahomes out, though. That's what I'm saying.
You can't. But Patrick Mahomes always had that receiver that he can always go to.
Too.
He don't have a receiver that he can go to constantly.
Yep, that is true. You got anything else for football?
No, I think that's about it for football.
All right, y'all. Let's move on to some basketball, the NBA. You sent me this. Giannis, Joel Embiid, and Shea. All 3 of them are on pace to average 30-plus points per game on 50% plus field goal for the second consecutive season. I mean, those are impressive numbers.
Them are impressive numbers. Shea, I was just looking at Shea had 32 points tonight.
Who they played tonight?
I'm going to have to go back and look at it. But
but them boys been balling. The OKC, I mean...
Them boys been balling. Yeah. Shea been balling. Jokic been balling. Not Jokic. Joel Embiid been balling. And Giannis been balling.
Yeah. But speaking of Giannis, though, yes, he's been balling, but they have not beat the Pacers this year.
I know.
In 9 games this year, they have not beat the Pacers. I saw that the other night on Instagram.
In 9 games?
I think it was 9. They said 9 games.
I don't think they don't play them 9 times. I know the Pacers beat them for the 4th time this season.
Okay, it might have been 40. I don't know.
I know that for a fact. It was just their 4th time beating them this season.
Yeah, but the Bucks hadn't beaten them this season. Yeah. So, but
Yeah, I mean, so Giannis just be doing everything, bro. Like the other night when they played Wemby, bro, he had 44 points.
That should have been a national televised
Straight
game.
Bully ball.
That should have been a national televised game. Wemby and Giannis.
But Wemby did his thing too.
Yeah, I saw some highlights.
Wemby did his thing too.
You see when he dunked, he threw it out the backboard and dunked it.
Yeah, Puff, he had blocked one of Giannis' shots
too. Like I said, that should have been a national. The NBA missed out money on that. That should have been a nationally televised game. But moving on.
Yeah, since I had just said something about Jokic, bro, he ain't missed a shot. He only missed 5 shots in his last 4 games, bro.
5 shots in 4 games.
And we honestly, this ain't even been the same Jokic because he haven't been dropping 30 points like he usually have, bro.
In the game, the last 4 games, and this Warriors games was last night. He pulled a step on step last night.
Yep.
He hit the game winning 3. I can't wait till we can pull it up, like and show them what we talking about.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that together, but I don't know. We gotta get all the background stuff together, like copyright and stuff like that. We can't get copyright, y'all.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. We gotta stay legal.
But the last night against the Warriors, Joker had 34 points. He was 13 of 16.
Yep.
Field goal percentage. Versus the Hornets, 13 points, 6 of 7. Thunder, 19 points, 9 of 10. Grizzlies, 26 points, 11 of 11. He was perfect against the Grizzlies.
Exactly. Jokic, he be balling, bro.
Hey,
like,
that boy out there doing his thing.
Speaking of that game, though, you saw what Kuminga had did at the end of the game after he made the shot, how he just walked off the court.
Yeah, okay.
After he hit the shot.
I got that. We was going to talk about that because I saw on TikTok today. Okay, it says Jonathan Kuminga has lost faith in Steve Kerr and no longer believes that Kerr will allow him to reach his full potential.
Yep.
Per Sham somebody from NBA on TNT. Okay, so I saw on TikTok they said they made this trade proposal. Pascal from the Raptors, Siakam, trade him to the Warriors. They get Kuminga's, Andrew Wiggins, and a draft pick.
That's not a bad pickup for the Raptors, especially since they building around. Especially since they building around Scotty Barnes, well, at least trying to. That's not a bad pickup because they got quickly. They got Emmanuel quickly.
Yeah.
From the Knicks, they had got R.J. Barrett, bring in Kuminga. He can play the post role because he's tall. He been doing it. Get him a good center. Got Scotty Barnes. That wouldn't be no bad pickup there. But I get where Kuminga coming from though, because even though he won championship with the Warriors, he haven't really been getting a lot of playing time.
The only reason he's getting playing time now is because of Draymond.
Exactly. So, but even though since Draymond, he been hooping though.
Yeah.
Like, he's been giving you production.
Yeah. But and then you remember I told you on I think Top Game Tuesday that the Warriors were open to trading Andrew Wiggins. Yeah. So
but the Warriors up by 14 points though, bro.
Really? I didn't know that.
This wasn't no close. The Nuggets came back and won.
Wow. And I was just finna say, I don't see the Warriors being the Nuggets in a 7-game series anyway. Exactly. But that just further proves my point if they let them come back.
I think Steve Kerr is still on the mind of the Splash Bros Warriors. Like,
yeah, I can see like, where you're going.
I think not necessarily own it, but he still think it can work. He still think he got the same. Like, he can keep bringing these young guys and make it still work revolving around Steph, Draymond, and Clay. But he can't do that though. Because not saying he can't do it, but it's time for it to break up. Like Cameron said, it's time for it to move on. You got these young stars coming in. You got to develop them, get them in the lineup.
I agree because one day the season gonna start and you ain't gonna have Steph and you're not gonna have Draymond or Clay, and not because they on another team, but because they're retired.
Exactly.
I mean, so. Yeah, I think it's time for them to move on. But speaking of Draymond, excuse me, it says Draymond Green will return to Golden State Warriors facility in upcoming days to begin his reinstatement. So far, I think he's missed. It may be 11 games now if the Warriors played tonight, but he's missed between 10 and 11 games. Okay. Honestly, I don't think that's enough games. But
hey. I feel like he should have got the same amount of time Ja got, like we said. They didn't give him a real set date, so I knew he wasn't going to really get a lot of time anyway. But, hey, it is.
And the Warriors hadn't been really – I mean, they've lost some games without him, but I think they may be like 6-3 now, maybe 6-4 now, or something like that. Since he's been gone, so it's not like they've had a losing record without him. So
yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but this is something interesting that I found on Instagram about basketball. It says, did you know that the Los Angeles Clippers and the Toronto Raptors are the only two NBA franchises without any retired jerseys?
No, I didn't know that, but as you say that, though, I think, that's right.
Orlando Magic used to be in that number, but they just retired Shaquille O'Neal 32 jersey.
Okay.
But if the Raptors and the Clippers were to retire jerseys, who number should they retire first? I'm going to give you the Raptors first. Kawhi Leonard.
Okay. Kyle
Lowry. Vince Carter. Or DeMar DeRozan.
That's really a hard choice. Because on one hand, I want to say Kawhi. And I want to say Kawhi because, I base every conversation on winning. Kawhi brought them a championship.
Okay.
But at the same time, I wouldn't mind seeing Vince jersey get retired either, though. Because he been there. Like, he was there, like you said, like we said one time, we talked with the purple jersey.
Right.
The real Toronto Raptors.
Yeah. And that's why.
With the dinosaur.
Right. And that's why I think the very first one they should retire should be Vince
Carter. Yeah.
Yes, because Vince, like you said, he was an OG. He was there from the beginning, and up until LeBron, he had the longest streak of playing. Had played ball the longest.
Yeah.
But LeBron broke that.
Okay. So I mean, then once you think of Toronto Raptors, you think of
Vince Carter. Yes. Now, I also agree that they should retire Kawhi's number, but after Vince Carter, because like you said, Kawhi brought them the championship.
Exactly. So like I said, I base everything off the wins.
Yeah, so I agree with that.
But for the Clippers,
I got Chris Paul.
Okay.
Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, or Bob McAdoo.
Did you say Chris Bosh?
I ain't say Chris Bosh on the Raptors, but he wouldn't be on there no way.
I wouldn't say Chris Bosh neither. But based off the list for the Clippers, I'm going to be honest, I don't even know who Bob McAdoo is.
Yeah, that was before my time, too.
Like, so, based off the knowledge that we just used, I'm going to go with him.
Yeah, because he's an OG.
Yeah. But honestly, I wouldn't retire you. Blake, Chris Paul, or DeAndre Jordan in jersey. I want to retire now one of them.
I was say, to me, what have they done
exactly
for the Clippers for them to have their jersey retired?
Exactly.
Like, I don't mean you couldn't find any better choices for the Clippers.
Exactly.
I
wouldn't retire now one of those jerseys. Not for the Clippers.
Me either. Who winning the Lakers Grizzly game right now? They playing tonight.
They playing right now? Okay, let me go to it. Let me see. Go to my app. Lakers and the Grizzlies. The Lakers are currently winning 91-88 right now.
How much time left?
With a minute and 50 left in the third. Anthony Davis got 24.5 rebounds, 4 assists. Prince got 10 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. LeBron got 26 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals.
4 steals. That old man getting them steals, ain't it?
Desmond Bane from the Grizzlies has 14 points, 5 rebounds with 12 assists. Luke Kennard has 2 rebounds, 3 assists.
What Ja doing?
Ja has 15 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Marcus Smart got 22 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. And Jaren Jackson Jr. got 26 points, 9 rebounds, and 1 assist.
Hey, you see that boy Ja got that dunk on Wemby the other night?
Dude, he really caught him on the side, though. Like, he did it to him, but he really caught him on the side, though.
But hey, he was happy.
He did. He did. I give him that.
I got one more thing before we end. And this is something we really never talked about on here.
Well, let me just say the rest of the score from
the
night. Then we'll get into that right there. All right, the Warriors are playing the Detroit Pistons right now. They are winning 95-84 with 7 minutes and 12 seconds left in the fourth.
Have they won a game since the last one they won?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so. They lost the one right after that.
I know.
Too.
Yeah, you said that.
The Kings are beating the Toronto Raptors right now 115-100 with 10 minutes and 23 seconds left in the fourth. The Nuggets lost to the Orlando Magic 122-120. Pablo had 32 points, 10 rebounds, 11 assists. Jokic had 29 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists. He only missed 6 shots.
That's still good though.
The Suns beat the Heat 113-97. Is the trio playing with the Suns or the trio back?
Bradley Beal played that one game we talked about, but I'm not sure if he's been back since then.
Jimmy Butler out. That's why I ain't been seeing him play.
Butler out.
Yeah, but Bam had 28 points with 11 rebounds, 1 assist. Kevin Love had 20 points too with 7 rebounds, 2 assists. And the Suns, Grayson Allen had 31 points with 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Bradley Beal had 25.
So he did play.
D-Book had 20 points with 10 assists. And I don't think KD played. Yeah, Kevin Durant didn't play right hamstring strain. The Dallas Mavericks beat the Portland Trail Blazers 139-103. Chicago Bulls beat the Hornets 104-91. Timberwolves beat the Rockets 122-95. The Timberwolves looking good.
Yeah, they are. The Celtics play tonight.
Yep, I'm gonna get into that. The Clippers beat the Pelicans 111-95. The Nets beat the Thunder 124-115. Like I said, Shea had 34 steals with 9 rebounds, 6 assists. Let's see who did something for Brooklyn. Nick Clash had 23 points, 13 rebounds to stay center. So it's not a bad game. The Cleveland Cavaliers beat the Washington Wizards 114-90. New York Knicks beat the 76ers 128-92.
Speaking of the Cleveland Cavaliers, I saw something on Instagram, I think it was.
What it said?
They said, what if Donovan Mitchell goes to the Heat?
And who the Cleveland Cavaliers gonna get?
I didn't. It was just like I didn't read it because I had to go do some work.
Yeah,
but that was the headline to grab your attention.
I wonder if Embiid played tonight because the Knicks won. He had 30 points with 10 rebounds.
And who won?
The Knicks, a blowout, 128-92. Jalen Brunson had 29. Julian Randle ain't do nothing. But the Boston Celtics beat the Utah Jazz 126-97. Jason Tatum had 30 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists.
Yeah.
Jason Tatum, he be hooping. And the Indiana Pacers beat the Atlanta Hawks 150-116.
150? Golly.
Like I'm gonna hit 200 points, dude. That's crazy. No defense.
No.
Tyrese Halliburton 10 points, 18 assists. T. McCullough 10 points, 10 assists. In the Hawks, DeJounte Murray had 30 points. Trae Young had 13 points. He was 22% from the field, 4 of 18 from the field, 1 11
He had a
from the
very off night.
A very off night, man,
he had
for
a
real.
Very off night.
But what you got before we go ahead and close this episode out?
It says, do you remember the Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather fight the first time they fought?
Floyd Mayweather won, didn't he?
He did.
You know what I'm saying? Floyd Mayweather ain't got no losses.
Nope.
I don't think so.
But
I don't think.
It has been confirmed by Manny Pacquiao that a rematch with him and Floyd Mayweather will happen this year.
Okay.
And we will be watching it.
Ain't Floyd old? Ain't they like 40 years old?
Floyd, both of them old.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, Pacquiao, like, if I'm not mistaken, like 50 old.
Dude, that's going to be an old fight, bro. Like a slow fight.
A slow old fight.
For real, dude. What the? That's crazy.
But, hey, we going to watch it, though.
For real.
We will be watching it. I ain't got nothing else, I don't think.
I don't got nothing else either, y'all. Well, that's about it for this episode of the Be Different podcast, y'all. Go ahead and get into my Be Different quote of the week, y'all. This Be Different quote of the week right here is gonna be one of my Bible verses that I like, that I live my life off of pretty much. But it's Proverbs 16:4. And don't quote me on the right thing, but I pretty much know it word for word. But it says, God put everything on earth. Everything on earth has a purpose. God gave it a purpose, even the wicked for their days of trouble. And I look at that pretty much saying that everything happened for a reason, whether it's good or bad. It's just how you look at it and how you accept the situation and handle the situation, y'all. So just look at everything from a different perspective instead of just looking at it from a bad way or a good way. You know what I'm saying?
I liked it. Until next time, I'm Toya.
I'm Solomon.
Remember, be different.
Peace. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Be Different podcast. Make sure to listen, download the Be Different podcast every Saturday at 2 o'clock and every Tuesday on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and iHeartRadio, all at the Be Different podcast.
As always, y'all know you can follow us on social media. Instagram @_BeDifferentPodcast. Twitter @_BeDifferentPod. Go on YouTube and subscribe to our channel, Be Different Podcast.